Hello! Welcome in, everybody. My name is Casey. I am the Guardian Oracle 33. Welcome to the Air Signs read. This is for the elements. Oh, I just got a notification that I went live. I haven't been getting notifications from my own stuff, so that's interesting that popped up. How is everybody doing tonight? It is a calm, relaxing Sunday. And I'm going to get these messages out to the air signs. Now I'm just seeing the notification pop up on my computer. Hit the like button. What's up, Wade? Looking beautiful. Thank you, Bethany. All right, we did channel messages. For those of you that don't know, I am a psychic medium, a channeled reader, and intuitive. I work with the clairs, mostly through the psychic pathways. I would definitely say the psyche is my favorite thing to challenge and to grow and to learn from. So for me to, that's another part of being a channeled reader, is that a lot of you have the same ability. Channel doesn't have to be just divination. It could be ice. I've seen ice. Dice. Somebody hears a numbers guy. Okay. All right. So let's go air signs. I am going to get do the channeled messages, and then we're going to get into my top 3 oracle decks. We've got Ascended Masters, and then we've got your higher self that will come through with the message, and then I've got the Mystical Martian Oracle deck, baby. And I love this Oracle deck. Plus, it has good information. It's fun to learn. What's up, Mod Squad? I love you guys. Got the whole Mod Squad in here. All right. Timothy. Motley Crue. Jamestown. Sarah. School teacher. Okay, and I asked him, like, am I leaving these together? I don't know. There feels to me there's either a child that somebody has or shares with another. It just feels like there's what was that teacher's name in Matilda? Mrs. Honey. It feels like you have a child that has a teacher that's like that, very aware. Definitely sees a beautiful gifted nature within this child, without a doubt. Can you guys all hear me good? There's so many I don't even know what they are. Choose a game to stream with. What in the hell did that show? Don't touch it, Casey. So Sarah in the school teacher, so somebody has like this Mrs. Honey, a very sweet earth angel teacher, or that is you. Your name could be Sarah, you could be this teacher. It feels very in alignment and very on a soul path, like for the soul family to come together. It feels like in your guys' energy, there's a lot of charitable thoughts, feelings, emotions. You could start to notice people really step out of where you were always kind of placed and actually start to have that seed awaken within them, the realization of just how magical you have been able to be in their life in whatever way. There's a lot of love. There's a lot of, we've got the 6 of Cups up here, the Queen of Cups. And then we've got a benefactor energy talking about enlightened action. So I feel like too, you could be very good at something that you do, but it could come in waves. Okay, so finances, and it feels like somebody's spirit guide's trying to say, we're trying to help you to even out, to have a more consistent income. All right, where is my thermos? Was the other channeled message. Shawshank Redemption, Business Acquisition, Foresight, Longview, Texas, Steers and Queers, Bombay. BB feels prominent here. Oh, BB King was like an amazing blues player. Florida, Georgia. Now I'm hearing Florida, Georgia line, which is another. So music could just be really prominent here too for you air signs. All right, Montana, Packing Trail Guide, and it was really beautiful when I was channeling this message. I just feel like somebody does because they're showing me like ticks and stuff. Spends a lot of time out in nature or as a sportsman. What's up, EXO?
Get over here.
Okay, so I seen a packing trail guide, right? Mount Shasta, Crater Lake, Oregon, Vegas, and then the message, I need you to be on time. Mommy's gonna finish up her life. Roger's gonna get you. Watch. Hey, be easy. She's having a breakdown. She's the child of mine that loves to be on my lap, cuddling with me all the time, and she's being very clingy. So you could have an air sign child, which is funny because she actually is a Libra. I'll be done here in a minute, and then I'll hold you. All right. And then I need you to be on time. That's what I heard. I need you to be on time. Hey, girl.
Mommy, I'm so annoying.
No, he's not. He's just trying to help you.
Hold me.
I'll come hold you in a minute. Let me finish my read, please. I'm not. We're not ready yet. All right. Back in here. 2-year-olds will be 2-year-olds, won't they? For some reason, my tripod keeps breaking off. Okay. So we did channel messages. Let's go into, I got the Psychic Pathways. I've got the Mystical Martian Oracle. Let's check that one out. Let's see what's going on in the energy for the air signs. Welcome in. Thank you guys for hitting the like button, the subscribe button. I appreciate it. Got like 120 more subscribers left to get so that finally meet my goal of 5,000 subscribers before the first, and I only have a few days. That sucks. That sucks. This year went so fast. Roger's putting it on. Puppies are not quite 6 weeks yet. Okay. Alakazam. Starseeds. You got starseed energy that shows up. At the bottom of the deck, you've got messages, curiosity, and signs. Now we'll see if I can actually read this book. I need to get my glasses. I keep saying that. I'm gonna get my glasses and get my shit taken care of, and I just keep forgetting to grab them. But I think it's actually time for an actual eye exam. Alright, messages, curiosity, and signs. 27. It's okay. It's his hat. Alright. Yeah, it's his hat. Alright, the crop circle phenomenon has intrigued. My backdrop's gonna fall. Yeah. The crop circle phenomenon has intrigued contemporary society with discoveries of vast and intricate geometric patterns found in crop fields throughout the world, which mysteriously actualize overnight. The crop circles vary in design and size and can span over hundreds of feet. Shonky man-made prank-style crop circles have been found that pale in comparison to the authentic crop circle mystery and finesse. The discoveries of crop circles rarely, if ever, receive mainstream news to avoid invoking fringe researchers and UFO conspiracists to the forefront. Crop circles have been discovered largely in the UK, but also in China, USA, South America, Australia, Germany, Canada, Czech Republic, and the Netherlands and Russia. Most ufologists and paranormal investigators believe the quality of the designs are clearly the responsibility of higher intelligent beings. Researchers believe that extraterrestrials are using this basic format as a way to bridge with humanity and communicate on a level that does not cause fear and alarm. Closer studies of the actual crop stems show they do not forcibly bend and snap stems to lay them down. Rather, they are delicately rounded and curved so that they bounce back later and still live. Also, close observation of the crops show that they are intricately woven, not just randomly squashed. Visitors of these sites insist the energy for days after the crop circles are found is magical and serene. Reports of witness observing crop circles beings may say that glowing white orbs fly around in silence above the crops, emanating some type of energy and instantly arranges the crops into designs. These orbs operate swiftly and I feel like somebody too is visiting or being visited by higher dimensional beings in whatever way, whether it's like in the physical form, you're doing this spiritually. Okay, so this means you're receiving a lot of signs and omens right now for this card to come out, okay? There could be a lot of validations or acknowledgments that are coming, perhaps even some very unexpectedness within excuse me, a particular situation that's been playing out for you that may have been challenging or having to deal with equal giving and receiving. There's a lot of curiosity here, and there could be a lot of communications, text, emails, okay? And then you got the Starseed card, okay? So, self, memories, and identity, curiosity. Arizona feels really prominent here. You okay, girl? Cover your mouth.
Mom, my book. Hey, come here. My book, Mom.
Go watch your show.
My book.
I
My
know.
book.
It's right here.
Not right here. That.
Hmm? Okay, help is on the way at the bottom of the deck. For air signs, let's go. From the higher self. What does the higher self come forward and say to these air signs? Air signs. I feel like there's a sportsman's energy or somebody who is more, yeah, like outdoors, very much outdoors energy. Okay, you have the card of fear that came out. And that came over the messages, the signs, and the curiosity. So I wonder if there isn't something.
Apple, Mom. Shut apple. Shut apple. Shut apple.
Okay, so there's something about listening up, listening to the message, right? So I see fear here, fear here. And I'm going to do some channeled messages before I read that message from the higher self. Welcome in, everybody, if you are new here. I'm seeing Native American Spirit. Native American Spirit. Isn't that also like a style of cigarettes? Native American Spirit. Isn't there a model or a brand? At the moment, there are UFOs worldwide surrounding Earth, waiting to descend down to Earth to raise our frequency vibration.
Stay here.
Alright, here we go. Channel messages for the air signs. Feels too like somebody's out on the water or the lake at night. Somebody's out. I don't know if this is just like a serene, peaceful time that you're taking for yourself, but it feels like somebody goes out, you know, especially when it's like connecting to nature. That's where your enlightenment comes, is connecting through this connection that you have with nature. It's almost interesting too. You could feel like you're being, I heard summons, but called into the unknown, or only, you know, it really also gives another depiction of being led by the moon. You do have the card of fear that comes out here, but I think that if anybody's in a kayak and out on the water at night and there could be sharks in there and you're just traveling by moonlight trying to get to, you know, the next destination, yeah, it could be a little nerve-wracking or a little scary, but thrilling as well. And that's what it kind of feels like. There's some sort of exploration that's happening, whether this is within yourself or a really my kids never want to call me unless I'm on my live. Nature is the natural state of one creator. Those who do not do good will not be going to the fire. Freemasons, underground, it was all planned, 222, in a trance, shadow weaver, shadow beings. Yeah, that's what it felt like beings. Outer-worldly beings, energetically. I think that somebody here is raising their vibration to be able to better connect with the energies around them through some sort of quantum physics or quantum leaping. This could be something that's really coming through you or pouring through you that you're being guided to do or speak of. or it's almost like you might actually have a very deep interest in the quantum field. Alright, you got Freemasons that come out here in the crop circles with messages. This also gives like an overlining energy of being helped, because Freemasons, outside of like, there's good and bad and all things, right? I guess it just depends on the person and the morals, but I feel like there's somebody that's looking out for you guys, air signs. I feel like even though you feel bored or you feel like things have gone slow, it's almost, it's the feeling of like feeling I heard unqualified, unsatisfied, feeling not so happy, like with the Starseed. It's like you're here, day-to-day life, but you're definitely looking for something more, to connect in a different way. You could be 37 years old. Alright. There's a lot of memories that are showing up here. I feel like not only is there a lot of memories, but I feel like there's a lot of, what do you call those? Deja vu, or experiencing something again. And then I heard for the first time. So, to me it feels very mystical around your energy at this time. For a select, few air signs that this is resonating with, keep going on your path. Keep that connection with yourself, communicating with yourself. For whoever sent the jewels, thank you so much. This is a unique, channel messages come out with it all being planned. Face the fear of the unknown. Wow, this is like really having a calling and going out to a place that perhaps you don't know. This is why I see now why they were kind of having me wait to read the higher self oracle that came out in fear. Two, I feel like somebody here has experienced profound things in their spiritual awakening or awakenings. Feels like the most recent one you've had could have been pretty profound. Some of you learn through you're like gatekeepers or portal, like Stargate keepers for energies 818. You could be born in August 18th. I'm hearing the name Jeremiah. But you do this with, like, you're somebody who's probably in a lot of dysfunctional or have experienced a lot of people with like mental illness. It feels like, whether it's in your family or people just that you meet, like really it feels more or less like just that spirit that gets on people, and they're not aware. That's what it feels like. Alright, and then you got archangels are protecting you here. Alright, it does feel like there's that protection here. I wonder what this fear is surrounding here. Gossip, shit talking, your path. Wow, so really just stepping out into your brilliance. Okay? Because this fear is surrounding something that you might not completely understand, or you might not have the full grasp on. Like, when you watch other readers, they are all Freemasons or the CIA, the FBI, like we already know that there's corrupt cults, religions, whatever, people. It's all what they're giving their time and energy into. Fear is a very low vibrational frequency, so your higher self's wanting to talk about that. I also too wonder if you haven't kind of been set aside for like the perfect timing for something to evolve or happen. Do you feel like other people are looking at you and how far you've come, or the things that you're starting to do, and they remember something very special about you in your younger years, okay? Just very special about the child you were, the friend you were. Somebody here is like, I've always seen you as gifted. I've always seen you as somebody who's very talented. You could be somebody who struggles with addiction, air signs, or struggles with, it could just be, you're really hard on yourself. That's what it feels like here. Pretty tough on yourself. and part of that too is they're wanting you to, your spirit guides are wanting you to reach within and then just kind of have your artistic freedom of, but to, they're showing me like get out in nature. Like if somebody's having like writer's block or creative block, like going connecting with nature, and then taking pictures of things that you think are beautiful, or that a flower growing out of a rock. They're just really reiterating like stepping outside of that cycle or that pattern of to get a different bird's eye view here. Okay, we got the Freemasons out here and the underground. What are those about? USA military. You're being helped in secret for God's plan. Okay, I'm sorry, but I cannot help but feel like with this underground, the Freemasons, and for the military to come out with the crop circles here, in a trance, shadow walker, shadow beings. It's like in a way you work with those shadow beings. They put respect on your name. You understand that it takes both of those energies. We are in duality to become this alchemist or to bring something about. This does have to do with energy. So you here is a powerhouse of energy. I do feel like there's something here that you're starting over at. I feel like the past has been rough. Free to understand energy here of really replaying just things over from the past, from your childhood, the way things. Somebody's really taking a look at all the things that have happened in their life and how they've led them to where they are. And this person's like, it can be something very hard for you to let go of. Okay, especially pertaining to the past or somebody leaving. Like that feels very hard to let go of you. I'm hearing it feels like somebody saying, I feel estranged from you. It's very difficult for somebody to let go of something in the past, whether it was having to do with moving away. And it's really got somebody in their head here. Somebody's really been up all night. There's a lot of leaving. There's a lot of leaving that really is in this energy of walking away and starting over. I feel like you finally having the courage and the gumption to do what's best for you and to follow your own heart and your emotions with the Queen of Cups out here, to nurture. And I think you're a very good nurturer. I think you've just been nurturing the wrong people, the wrong energies. It comes with this level of guilt or shame because people are your family. It sucks. It's like the real you inside, outside of just ascending for yourself, is you do look at others and where they're at, their mindset, their patterns, how they're handling it. The wisdom and knowledge that you share is what's gotten you through your awakenings and has gotten you clean, or to shape up and to really hold yourself accountable, to have self-discipline, okay? To be motivated by thyself, whether it is just communicating with yourself, treating yourself nicer, the way you speak to yourself, the way that you encourage your own self. Start noticing you become a better friend to yourself, and a lot of other things start to follow. You no longer allow those uncharitable friendships in your life that have a tendency to take your money, your time. Your time is so precious. So, what you do to your knee? Good friends will replace the false ones. My daughter wrote all over it. Good friends will replace the false ones. Not your knee. Let me see that knee. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not gonna hold you right now. I'm working. I'm almost done. I'm almost done. Be a big girl. Oh.
Mom, timer.
Okay, any other channeled messages? You've got the Akashic Records. I see that underground here. Paris. Somebody's name could be Paris. Voodoo, African magic that comes out. And Washington, D.C. There's a lot about, and that military card also says Washington, D.C. on it as well. And a lot of the channel messages were back east. I'm in Idaho, but a lot of the messages that came through were for Georgia, Florida, and down south in Texas. Okay, Lincoln City town card. Basketball. Cancer. Visits from angel. I do feel like too there's somebody here who's been ongoing or battling cancer. That are receiving messages from angels. The veil's very thin here for some. Also, there is a level of immense purity for a child here. Old shaman works in the underworld, haunting. Okay, you could be feeling haunted. Somebody here is like with the voodoo coming out too. Somebody's very versed in a specific realm of energy, or working with those energies or elements. It does feel like with the Akashic Records to come out, there could be something that you're naturally gifted at or that's prominent that comes through too in this reading here. That could be very prominent in the future. No time to look back now. Be free. Spirit guides are saying, be free, all right? And there's something here that you've been looking for that has been hidden in plain sight, right? I see somebody who's a puppet master of prison. Okay, no more.
Okay, babe.
Alright, babe. And please don't put no more pen on my card. She's drawn over it. Go. Alright. It has been extremely difficult to get readings out and to stay in that conscious awareness. Give me a second, please. Alright. Now let's move into... Let's take a look and see the energy surrounding you here. The energy surrounding the air signs. What do the air signs need to know at this time? Let's see who's coming towards them. How they're going to finish up the end of this year, too. Especially considering this is the end of the year read. Air signs, with all of that leaving and going away, and somebody has regrets here, it feels like you finally chose yourself and you're finally able to step above now to it's hard too when you start to set new boundaries and standards for yourself, because in the end we all do want to be loved and love others. We want things to not be difficult or have to be fights and arguments and misunderstandings and the hard things we go through in life, but that is life, you know. Somebody here is finally starting to realize life isn't about carrying everything that you've gone through. It's about evolving from it. It's not supposed to keep us stuck to where we're not wanting to grow, or we fear the next time a lesson comes about, instead of looking at these things that happen to us in our life as teachers. We hold hate and resentment and harshness in our heart. We close ourselves off, or we can have the tendency to do that out of just pain and feelings of the unloved and abandonment, you know, that I think a lot of us really do have. We abandon ourselves when we make poor choices. I think that's the saddest thing from my perspective and my experience, is not cherishing myself. That's one of the most realest things. When I started to really appreciate me, all the things that I've done, I've learned, I've grown from, even my shitty stuff, like using drugs. I'm proud of the person that I've become, and I'm grateful for those experiences. And I told the angels, my spirit guides, I'm like, yeah, these lessons suck. And I just always work on praying for the grace and to give that grace to others and to myself, because I've also been on the other end of not doing the right things, and I am grateful for the very, very select few that were gracious with me and who stood by my side. There's not very many, but there are new people that will come in, and soul family, and you just got to keep going. You've got to take enlightened action and go where you're led here. Air signs, let's see. Who is coming towards the air signs? That was interesting the way that card came out. Oh. Okay, there could be a woman coming towards you. She might share a message, or she might deliver, speak with. This person's very loving. Or they know what it's like. What's up, Brooke Star? That's my sister's name, Brooke. Hello, Chris. What's up? What's up, Sage? This person is going to share a message, or they're going to help you to finally see that the choices or this opportunity you have to make a very important choice for yourself, your finances. It really feels like two monetary needs. This person that's coming towards you is somebody who's going to be able to, it's almost like their energy holds space they have a powerful natural element of being able to alchemize. And to help, they do that by probably helping you to see something in a different light. Okay, this person brings a lot of clarity. I do feel like this person is very independent. I just keep hearing like self-made. So even if they don't have gobblebucks of money, this person, what they do have and what they have built and what they has come from a vision within their heart. Okay. All right. What's this person's intention towards you? All right, to show you that your dreams can come true. All right, your dreams are very prominent here. Their intention here is to keep you. They want you to use wishful thinking, to use your imagination. This is somebody who's going to help influence in a way, I would say. This person has a beautiful imagination. I do feel like this person, there's a lot to them, okay? There's many aspects to this person that's coming towards you, air signs. They are multifaceted. I do feel like, too, they kind of helps you see where you've had a fear or where something felt fearful, or it really feels like alchemizing this energy. All right? Your spirit guides are saying, like, this is the time to go for it. This person helps bring in that vibration and that frequency, that flow. Can't help but feel like you might see this person as an angel or an earth angel or enlightened. There could be something you're very fearful about that somebody brings clarity on, and it really shifts the dynamic. Yeah, to the Ten of Pentacles. It's like it's not hard for you to make money anymore, or you're not looking at your job in such a way. You also have somebody on the other side here too that is like sent this person, or has kind of working with the divine to bring about certain meetings or running into. Air signs, there's a Queen of Cups out here twice. So that to me is... Yeah, because you didn't listen, so you got a spanking. Go up there until I'm done, please. You're fine. Go. Okay. So, how does this person truly feel? This person coming towards the air signs, how does this person feel? What feelings for you? This person sees you as an investment. This could be some sort of teacher, leader, somebody who's on the realm of achievement. Okay, this person feels, I really feel like this person's wanting to gift you like peace of mind, gift you an opportunity so you can grow, so that you have the time or the space to do what it is that you're trying to work on or bring forward here. This person feels very much like you are a asset or a good investment in their life. This person really does appreciate too your hard work and energy and effort that you put towards. I feel like you're on the brink of, like, you're either an artist or you're creating. You could be a songwriter. You're finding like the lyrics are starting to flow. Cooper Ellison, get up there and don't make me ask you again. Go. Okay.
Mommy, I get it.
How's this person, if you know this person, behaving towards you at this time? What are the interactions looking like? Okay.
Mom,
I think the two, like, the interactions here could be a lot of intuition, or a lot of things with intuition that are going on at this point in time. But it almost feels like overwhelming. Okay, I think you might pick up on this person's subtleties. Do not go. Watch your show, please. She is having like terrible twos lately, terrible, and you would think I still breastfeed her the way she follows me around. Hey, thanks for the subscribe, Christine. I could use all the subscribers I can get. Is there like there could be guilt surrounding this person that's coming towards you. I'm not sure, but that's the one word that's really sticking out: fear and guilt. Yeah, there's a burdensome energy here between you two at this time. I'm not sure. I think it's just felt like an uphill struggle. This person notices that you guys could have both gone through something very difficult and burdening for the two of you, with the Nine of Swords out here and the Ten of Wands. Like, that's some very heavy energy. It does feel like, because somebody stayed too long or hasn't made the, taken the complete action, but feels like they're getting ready to let go once and for all. Spirit guides say, set yourself free. Yeah, you've got the Ten of Pentacles. It's like, as soon as you let go of an old way of thinking, okay, the way that you're speaking to yourself, the way that you're observing something, and reiterate more trust and faith in the situation. That's what overcomes this frequency of fear and anxiety. And like I said, fear and anxiety, those are very lower vibrational energies. Fear in that way is, and hate. Hate's actually kind of a powerful energy, because it's such a polar opposite of, love. But we have to use both sides of the energies to really bring and create things. If you didn't have a hard experience, what really, people go through hard stuff because we hope and we pray that other people, you'll use that as a gift to help others. Becoming the teacher, people just learning from your experiences. How do you feel about this person? How do you feel about this person? Because interactions between you guys have been, a little burdensome, a little bit of anxiety surrounding that. Alright, a little bit of tension. I don't know if this is just a burden that somebody has in their head. We'll look and see how you feel about this person. How does the Six of Cups at the bottom again? So returning to the roots here, kindness and youthfulness. So how do you see this person that's coming towards you, air signs? How are you feeling about this person? Right? You see them like you want to work with this person. You got the card of teamwork that comes out. You feel, why do I feel like this other person knows something, or has witnessed something that does kind of give them fear, anxiety, or sees how you've been put into that state of being, okay? Feels like too you could have a lot of responsibilities, and that's why I say this person sees you as a good investment as well, with the teamwork coming out here. Somebody that you find them just equally as determined in whatever it is that they are working on, okay? I do feel like too there might be like a course of study or something that in a way that there's a mentorship or a leadership that comes in here. There's like so much communications that happen, and I feel like that's part of it too, is you haven't really been feeling whether it wasn't clear communication or effective communication. It feels like it's very easy for you to communicate with this person in that way, right? And it does feel like you also see this as a person who's building on their own success, somebody who has goals, and not just goals but a good moral and quality. Can you do a karate kick? Hell yeah, I can do a karate kick. Alright. Anything else on how you feel about this person? Teamworking and collaborating. See, and it comes out again. There is like, you have to know this person, I would imagine. So when I asked about the interactions between the two of you, and you have that from your higher self, the fear card that comes out, it does lead me to believe here that there is, whether it's not grief, sadden, or the burdens, there's been an emotional instability between you and this person coming towards you in some way. Okay, there is some sort of, either it's something that you guys have both mourned together, have both been broke. If you guys both lost somebody that you equally cared about, that you would share in that grief together for that loss. And it does feel like that is a prominent energy here with the anxiety and the burdens too. I feel like this loss has been ongoing, You can leave that on. Okay. Maybe even had teamwork and lost the teamwork, or there's sadness around something. Was there anything here between you two? Yeah, 6 of Cups came out in reverse now. Letting go of the past. Wow, there was something here between you and another person, specifically this person here, that brings in this clarity. This person's very grounded, very stable, very... There's a sense of like elegance or predominance, or very skillful. It feels like it's a natural energy this person has. They feel action-oriented. I wonder too if this isn't a parent for some of you, or a parent figure too, that you've shared a loss. Maybe it was another parent. Okay, and now it's been heavy. Maybe there's even been a split in time, because with the letting go here, it's like we're leaving whatever's in the past in the past. I feel like at the end of the year, you finally have the ability to leave things in the past. I really feel like January 5th is prominent here. January 5th. Okay. January 3rd to January 5th, in that time frame, feels very prominent. What is the best overall outcome between you guys to this communication and letting the past go? I do feel like somebody has very prominent dreams. Okay, they're a dreamer, because there's so many things about dreams that have come up in here that could be very prominent for you. It does too feel like the overall outcome. Give me another outcome here. Okay, so why does it feel like somebody's having a hard time making a choice? You have the choice between two paths. One that kind of, so maybe somebody's coming forward saying, look, I'd like a new start with you. I'd like to invest in you. I know things haven't been easy. there's times when I should have been there for you that I wasn't. I was going through my own ways. Maybe somebody went into addiction or alcohol, excuse me, or they just kind of went deep hermit. Kind of has a tendency to push people away. You know, could push people away and just kind of shut them out. It's kind of how they've dealt with things. And it feels like it's been a long time overdue here. And I'm not sure if somebody is truly, if you believe that this will work, or that there's shared investment, or that there is for some reason, I think it's an interpersonal thing. I think for some reason on the inside you still feel something's unresolved, even though, you know, the best overall outcome here is we're going to let go of the past. But then you have the moon that shows up again, and then you've got the Five of Pentacles. You could be worried too about, or fearful about, the financial loss of it. I think this person brings a heavy identity, not so heavy, but something that's probably been worked on, or something that the divine just has planned for you two to finally come to this choice, okay? Because there's action here. That action here is to there's a lot of fucking apathy here, okay? Regrets. And I'm not sure, it's like somebody's going to regret if they leave, you know? I just can't, like, somebody, even if this person is coming to you with the most sincerest, look, the Knight of Cups, okay? This most sincerest, gentleman-like behavior, or woman-like behavior, in the back of your mind and deep within you, we called the Fear card. Now I'm going to read that for you guys, because it's what your spirit guides are trying to show you. This person has great intentions to help build you up, to bring, maybe it even is just saying, like, look, I'm deeply sorrowful for the way that the past has, the way it played out. I was in a place when I made those decisions. I don't expect you to forgive me, but I want you to know that it's almost like somebody's like, I need your forgiveness so that I can move on. I need to know this truth, this clarity, so that I can let go of these burdens and anxiety. And it feels like that really is what comes through. And maybe this really does have to do with a loss too. Like, there's grief here that has been shared between the two of you. More or less really predominant within you, because I feel like it has to do with your soul signature and kind of the things that you would go through in this lifetime. So, you know, they're learning curves here. But it feels like your lesson here is really being able to start over. And understanding that starting over doesn't mean that you've lost, doesn't mean that you didn't do a good job. It doesn't mean that it just wasn't the right time. It wasn't, you didn't miss anything. Trust me, you're going to know what's meant for you, because you're going to be like, wow, I really love this. I like this. I don't want to let this go. You know, instead of looking at the last best thing you had in your life or when things were good. Your spirit guides are saying there's so many more memories to come. There's so many more good things that come from this letting go. With the truth out here, I do feel like, as well, you know, on a side note, somebody could be delivering a message about something that had happened in the past, where there was loss, burden, anxiety. But somebody wants to see you make it past whatever this is. Like, they really want to work as a team with you. They really want to... they want to see you harvest. They want to see you do good. Somebody here's like, I believe in you so much. You know, look, you've got the Queen of Cups, and you've got there's a lot of feminine energy here around. You know, women could have been a huge issue here for somebody, for an air sign. You know, I think you had a cold parent, or just like cold. Not very loving environment, you know what I mean? And that's how starseeds normally come about. They come from, you know, they incarnate into really harsh, lower vibrational, dense, genetic of just a lot of hate. All that's stored. Every word that's ever said is stored. Every idea, every thought, it's all stored in the cosmic records. In the Akash, everything is written. I think you need to really realize that you're worth investing into, okay? Somebody's like, you're worth investing into here. This is something that's going to happen this current lifetime, is that there's somebody that comes about here and wants to teach you a trick of the trade or teach you how to do something better, faster, smarter. But like it brings a level of your own soul back into it, you know, and you're thinking about it here. You've been thinking about it. You're going to receive what you need to. Angels are really prominent in your read as well. Alright, ending off the year. Anything else we need to know for the air signs? Alright, keep building. Okay, there's a lot about investing out here, investments. You've got 777. Alright, you've got the 7 of Cups twice. This is where the read's pretty much reiterating what it already was saying here. Things are coming to fruition for you, okay? You are going to have to make a choice because that's how the universe, like you need to make a choice with yourself here and where you're going to invest. And I do feel like you're gonna equal out, balance out the 8 of Cups in reverse. You're gonna balance out some sort of leaving act or whatever has happened or transpired in the past. Like there's a new change here. Somebody here is definitely getting a new job, walking into a new way. It's like this person wants to come to inspire you to say, you can do this. You know, I know you've got some mental blocks. I know you've got some burdensome thoughts and feelings that, you know, have festered or stay with you. And they're going to, you know, this person's saying they stay with a lot of us. It's going to be a very good year for you. It's like finally being able to move past the stuck point too. It does feel like it has something to do with your birth chart as far as planets and energy and other things, and not just that, but like the planet itself even ascending, okay, in frequency too. You know, our solar system's going to a very very high vibrational, we're ascending all of that, the whole shebang. All right, let's read the fear card, because I'm not sure what else. I feel like we've basically covered that somebody does want to be charitable with you. They see that you are a great investment to, you know, I do feel like the endings are hard. Endings have been hard, and I don't think it's going to be quite what you're thinking it's going to be. So let's see what your higher self had to say right here for you, air signs. Thank you guys for tuning in, hitting the like button, the subscribe. There it is. 52. Alright, the Higher Self Oracle, page 52. There is no greater illusion than fear. There are two thought systems operating on this planet, the egos and the spirits. The ego's thought system is fear-based, and the spirit's is love-based. While the spirit is the enduring true reality, fear has run rampant, constantly dominating the minds of the masses. Fear is false evidence appearing real. A tailgate sign, as you are a tailgate, a telltale sign that your thinking has become a hostage of your own ego, or the negative thought system is the powerful presence of fear. This card is a sign that fear is affecting some part of your life and needs to be addressed. Fear manifests in various forms throughout our emotional journey on this planet. It may emerge as worry, anger, doubt, or anxiety. If you are worried that a situation may not work out as you are hoping, take heart. The divine has it handled and is bringing the proper solution at the right time. Do not feel worry and do not feed worry into the equation. Otherwise, you will attract more of what you emote. If anger has overcome you and you are struggling to release it, ask your higher self to help you let go. See, there's that let go and forgive the person and the action or the circumstances. If you are afraid that hopes and dreams cannot manifest, then this card comes to tell you to have faith in yourself and in the divine. What is meant for you, and it will happen for you at the right time. If you are currently facing a problem and anxiety is interfering with your ability to find the solutions or manage your mind, then call upon your higher self to help you let go, calm your mind and your heart, and trust everything will work out as it is supposed to. Your higher self requests that you shift your mindset to the realm of spirit, which is fearless, ever-loving, and supportive. This card asks you to believe in yourself and remember that you have the situation. All right. Surmount any situation and come out on the other side stronger and a wiser person. To release your fear, you are being guided to 1, pray, or 2, write down your fears on a paper and burn them to symbolize releasing your fears to your higher self. And then on the page behind that is forgiveness. So like there's a really strong message here about forgiveness and letting go for the air signs. Really about forgiveness and stepping out of that fear-based nature. Look in this deck real fast. Alright. This is the Ascended Masters Oracle and the Inner Child Oracle. So I just want to see if there's anything else out in here. Thank you guys all for watching. Number 44, you know the way. The bottom of the deck you have, you deserve to be seen. You deserve to be seen. That your higher self, even like that, the spread that I did for that person that's coming towards you is like really wanting to invest into you. This could be actually like that higher version of yourself that's stepping in, because just to reiterate that the divine realm, that realm of spirit is unconditional love and supportive. What's up, Casey? What's up, Scott? What up, Blue Ridge? So you've got you know the way out here. Is there anything else? The Ascended Master, Hilarion, Divine Emergence. Be seen. Let the world know your gifts. Somebody here's gifted, talented. I said that. I felt like somebody was into the arts, or somebody was writing songs. Somebody's having a creative block. Whether it was just connecting to their intuition or grounding more in their body. Really writing those things out and burning them is going to be very symbolic for somebody here, and it also allows the brain to realize, to release to you. Really write it out. Your brain's watching you write it out, then to watch it burn. That intention. I let these things go. No matter how many times you have to do it, once every day for 30 days. You know, the best way to start a new habit, it only takes 3 Mondays to start a new habit, whether it's good or bad. All right, pull yourself close. There's a lot of divine support. There's a lot of divine, very much on your soul path, very much moving along your destined path. Emotions could have been very turbulent. Learning how to purge or to work with them, or to where to let go. It feels like there's like been a hole in my heart, and then they just put like a wooden cork in it, and now that wooden cork is it's been removed, and there's just been a hole there for years, and slowly it's just gotten filled in by not feeling complete and not feeling whole, not feeling supported. It's easy as a human being to feel alone and to feel our psyches are just built, we're programmed very much to live in survival mode. It's not healthy for our bodies. It's really not, to be in a constant state, especially for those of you that live in a more poverty, like the lower class, and struggle to pay, make your ends meet monthly. That's what it feels like this read is for somebody who struggles or is struggling, and the right energy is coming along towards this very near end that propels you forward. They're saying whatever you do, make sure that you're doing it with love and from a space to gift somebody. And no matter what your art is, or no matter what song you sing it as if you're singing it to yourself. Draw it as if you're drawing it. for yourself. Because you're the only person that fucking matters. It's your experience, how you felt. It's your skill. Do it. Be proud of your hard works. Really trust in yourself. Okay, we're gonna go to You Know the Way. Number 44, Ascended Master. Archangel Raphael. Just want to thank all the beautiful beings that are overseeing this active divination at this time. Archangel Michael, thank you for being here. I also thank all of you guys. Every time you have an intention to connect, it helps to open the channel for the highest good of all. Connect with your mind. My spirit guides are front runners, so they connect with yours. Those passed on loved ones that come through, and they kind of get lined up or set or put in certain sides of my, for me to sense and to feel. So, feel free to open your heart and to connect in a very intentional way and see just how powerful your mind can be here. Somebody picks up on the thoughts of others. All right. You know the way. You know the way. In this life, there will be many voices telling you the right way to go. They can be confusing and sometimes contradictory, pointing out all of the intersecting paths that you could take. Just know that this life is yours and yours alone. No one else can tell you the path that is yours to walk, for only you know the way. If you have pulled this card, then know that you are going in the right direction. In addition, this card also means that you might need to listen to your inner voice. Time to reflect on the voices you might have been listening to. Is there one that is drowning your own? Set aside some time. This is an inner work exercise. Set aside some time today to connect with your inner voice and your intuition. There are many different ways in which you can do this, and each person will be unique in how they receive their inner guidance. Go somewhere with minimal distractions and begin to reflect upon the questions, decisions, or choices that are before you. Notice how your body feels when you think about each option. Is it tense or is it relaxed? What do you feel when you think about each option? If you can, close your eyes and imagine each scenario playing out in your life. Which possible outcome do you prefer? Think about what it is that you want for your life right now and also for the future. As you go through these exercises, look for what gives you a feeling of peace. Peace is what will help guide you. And if you are into the journaling, how does it feel to listen to your deep inner knowing? Do you feel a sense of empowerment when you trust yourself and your intuition? All right, we'll get you guys that angel number. Yeah, you know the way. There's something, and it says, like it said, your heart knows the way. It already knows your path. We gotta listen to it. Trust yourself. All right, let's get an angel number for the beautiful air signs. Thank you guys all for subscribing. I'm trying to get to 5,000 subscribers. 5,000 subscribers. This will be the end of my second year. April 3rd will be 2 years on YouTube here. It goes by pretty fast. I've had to take some extensive time off for a couple months periods at a time as my life has gone through its own process of journey and awakening. But I'm so grateful to be here, and I'm grateful for everybody who has already subscribed. I do personal readings. I will accept super chat questions. By the way, is Teresa, are you in here? She actually paid for a mini personal read. I do have that link set, and I will probably get that done tomorrow if she's not in here. What's up, Dakota? So angel number for the air signs. You've got 0606. Loyalty, responsibility, truth, love, light, spiritual realm, growth, and soulmates. Applying honesty and light daily is a fast track to creating a peaceful and meaningful life. It is how you find solutions and comfort. Release worries by speaking your truths and expressing your emotions regularly. Open up, for the best is yet to come. I feel like this is going to be a brilliant new start. We also have 444 that crowns at the bottom of the deck. Blessings in disguise. There may be some difficulties ahead. You will push through. You've got this. If you have been struggling or feeling lost, the winds of change will blow in your favor. If you have been suffering or feeling lost, some things may fall apart, but you are building the framework for something much, much better. Your spirit guides say, hang in there. You know, go with the flow. Take the plunge. Lifting the veil. Yeah, there's a lot. Questioning everything. Anything unaligned must go, your spirit guides say. So instead of just like trying to put it all on your brain, how does these certain things make you feel? How do you feel about the choice? Not just what do you think about it. Is it peaceful? Is it something that brings drama? Is it something that's, how can you lighten the load on that? Is there, with specific people or where your time and energy is going? And sometimes, you know, and I don't really know what the fuck it is that I need. I really just ask my spirit guides. I talk to the universe and I say, I send it to the light. I'm not, help me to understand, where I can, but I send this to the light for the highest good of all. My night is going good. Thank you. I'm glad I was able to get on here for you air signs. Hopefully you guys found the messages that you need. I subscribed and I hit the like button. Thank you. I really appreciate that. And I'm going to pin this. Thank you, Jason. If you guys do want my personal reads are $100 for an hour. I'm doing the mini personal reads because it's an opportunity to get a nice little 5-10 minute read for a minimum donation of $5. You guys always are wonderful in your donations to me. One, it helps me continue to do what I do as a single mom of 5 children, and it allows me to connect, to work on my, my skills, and it gives you an opportunity to have, personal rates are very sacred. I treat them with care and responsibility. It's an honor to be able to read for you guys at any time and to be able to bring through sensitive and very beautiful information through the other side to help you guys on your path. What's up, Royal Priestess 22? Thank you guys for all the subscribes, the likes. If you guys do want a personal reading, or you want to join the memberships, go over to the memberships, check it out. If anybody's, and I'm still working on the members, there's a lot in there. Anybody who does the 3rd tier, you will, for as long as your subscription, you will get 30% off yours truly. So that's a perk for the members over there. I have to get to do the first members live video because my older kid's on. So I've had my 2 younger kids and it's been very difficult. They're 2 and 3 to get up here without them, their attention span's very short. So it gets trying as a mom to get up here. And the schedule time for it at times, but I know that things happen the way that they do for a specific reason. If you guys are interested in the mini personal reads, go to my live section, check that out. I'm going to switch it for tomorrow. Teresa, I did get your Cash App. Thank you for the $10. You can ask me a question or what your kind of information you're looking for the highest good of all, or whatever you have, let me know. If you're interested in that, that'll air tomorrow. Looking forward to anybody who wants a personal read. I think this is the slowest I've ever been on personal reads in my life, ever, which is really interesting. Most of the time, I have so many lined up, it's hard for me to get them all going, but yeah. So I love you guys. Thank you. Hopefully you guys all enjoyed. What's up, Jennifer? You're welcome. I'll enjoy the personal air signs read tonight for you guys. I love you so much. Kisses from Idaho. I'll be back on tomorrow. Oh wait, before I go, I got all the elements, right? I did fire. Did I do earth signs first? I think I got all of the elements. Can one of my mods let me know? What's up, Steven? It's been a minute. The Fallen Snake. What's up? Yeah, I did all 4. Okay, thank you, Jason. I was just making sure. Did I send you that email? Check your email, Jason. I sent you something I thought was so spot on. Alright, I am out of here. Unless anybody has a super chat question they would like me to answer for them. Trying to think of what kind of raid we should do for tomorrow. Or maybe I'll do a poll. Yeah, check it. Maybe we'll do a poll for what kind of raid you guys are looking for. My goal here is to really serve you guys and what the collective needs at this time. Right now I'm not going through a whole bunch of hard shit in my life, so things have evened out for me. You guys let me know what will help guide you, what kind of guidance you're looking for most throughout the poll, and let me know, and we'll set that for a collective read tomorrow. Alright, I love you guys. Kisses from Idaho.